Mm. Hey Nerdfighteria! So while trying to figure out what I wanted to do for my secret sib video, I had all these ideas just kind of flowing around in my brain, and when I wrote them out and tried to rehearse them, everything was just way too long. So I decided, let's just sit back and see what comes to me just through everyday life, and then I'll talk about that. And that light bulb was turned on the other day when I was eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I know, weird. I was sitting there just eating a sandwich, and I realized that I can't eat peanut butter and jelly without dipping it in milk. And to me, that sounded very weird and very odd because I didn't know anyone else that really did that. So I took to the Discord server and I asked in Dear Nerdfighteria if anyone else had any weird things that they did that most people didn't do, or something that was kind of unique to themselves. And the response was like really fun and cool to read about. And some people, they have to wear matched socks. Some people talked about how they count stairs when they're going up it, and if they get to an odd number of stairs, they jump onto the last stair. That made me think about more weird things that I do or have done in my life that I don't think most people do. So here is a video of things that I do that are weird that most people probably don't do. So of course, number one I want to talk about is the peanut butter and jelly thing. When I eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, to me the meal is not complete unless I dip my sandwich into milk, which is weird. A lot of people, A, wouldn't do that, and B, probably don't like a soggy sandwich. Another thing that I do that is food related that is weird is I pull apart my sandwiches when I eat them. Not a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, because you can't do that. But if I'm eating like a homemade like cheese sandwich or a like sub sandwich, I always end up pulling the sandwich apart and I eat all the pieces separately. And I don't know where I learned that, but I've been doing that for as long as I can remember. For not food related things, talking about socks, like the person that I was talking to that has to have socks that match, I'm the exact opposite. My socks cannot match. I think I remember doing this in middle school when it was kind of like a trend to wear mismatched socks. But for me, ever since then, like if I'm folding my laundry and I have socks that match, I will not put them together. I have to wait until I find a sock that doesn't match. The only socks that I match that are together are my fuzzy socks. And I don't know why, but those have to be matched right. Another weird thing that I do, I don't actually really do it so much anymore that I'm an adult, but I did it when I was a kid. I used to find like a tree and I would just walk around it for hours, and I would literally wear out the grass around that tree so you could see this little path that I've made around trees. I don't know why I would do that. I often like would tell myself stories or write like movie scripts in my brain or whatever. And looking back, I probably looked really, really weird as a kid. Yeah, so that's a little bit about me. I'd like to know, what are some weird things that you do, like weird habits that you don't know where you learned them from, that you just kind of do, or you know, and stuff like that. You're like, oh, this is something I've always done, and I didn't know it was weird until someone pointed out that it was weird. I love you guys so much, and don't forget to be awesome. I actually have my glasses on, so I can't tell if I did that. Did I? Yeah. I'm so stupid.